Cancer. This is Michelle, and I'm here to do a November 2019 love reading for you. And we just had the Jack of Spades really jump out of that deck. Let's hang on to that Jack of Spades. This is a love reading for Cancer, November 2019. Cancer, I'm going to put up a general reading for you as well, so if you're interested in messages along those lines, you will find that video at the channel. You can simply go to the channel and you'll find it there. But this is a reading for Cancer, November 2019, in the area of love. We are using the B playing cards along with the Louise Hay Power Thought cards and Alana Fairchild's Butterfly Affirmation cards. This is for the sign of Cancer, November 2019, in the area of love. So we're starting out with the Jack of Spades, and now we have the Seven of Diamonds coming in, and the 10 of Diamonds. All right. Well, Cancer, I don't feel that this Jack of Diamonds is you. I feel this is potentially somebody that you might meet in the month of November. For some of you, it might be a younger person. This could be somebody that's either slightly younger than you or perhaps significantly younger. And it looks like that meeting this person comes about in some sort of a business setting, let me say, like a business venture or a business setting. This is a specific message, but for some of you, it could be that you are going to be, I want to say, engaged in some sort of it's like a continuing education type of trip, okay, or like a weekend, or so I'm seeing there's some travel here that is coming in, some travel in November potentially, or a weekend trip, something to do with perhaps keeping current in your profession, your current profession. That's also coming up. Let's continue on. We have the Ace of Spades. Wow, okay. The Five of Spades. And the Seven of Spades. Okay, wow. Really powerful cards coming up for you, Cancer. And there's a possibility, I'm still picking up a financial read. There's something that's happening in your business life or in finances or in professional life that involves potentially meeting a new person. This could feel possibly like I want to say almost a monumental change, like a big change comes about through meeting this person. It could be that your life has been pretty settled up until this point, like everything has just kind of been moving along, just at a real steady pace, nothing's changing, you know, everything's kind of been the same, and then all of a sudden, something gets like turned almost upside down, I want to say, through this meeting. I want to say that when you meet this person, there's a possibility that you're going to be picking up a real sense of uncertainty about this person. The cards are suggesting that it would be wise to just hold back just a little bit. If you are feeling it in your gut, you know, you're feeling in your gut like, well, I'm really not sure about this. I'm really not sure about what's going on here with this person, but I do feel like my life is changing very drastically. These cards are suggesting, at least at this point, to maybe just hold back just a little bit and observe how things are going to develop. I'm going to say this too. This is kind of a interesting message, but it just has to do with the Ace of Spades. So this is a love reading, and it's coming up. The Ace of Spades is suggesting that there is a possibility for conceiving, for conception to take place. This is a love reading, and so I have to mention it. That could be also related to this just very big change, right? So if you discover in November that a conception has taken place, and it suddenly could sort of turn your world upside down, and you might feel very uncertain about how you're going to move forward with this situation. Now, this is actually just a general love reading, so it's not for everybody, but for those of you out there that are resonating with these initial energies, it's something to think about, and it might be another reason why I'm picking up this message to just hold back a little bit, because a conception at this time might turn your life around in a direction that you weren't prepared for. That's what I'm picking up for some of you. Let's continue on. There's the Three of Diamonds. I do feel at this time that some of the Cancer people that are reaching this reading potentially have strong career or financial goals in mind. And that could also be a reason why meeting this particular person that potentially turns your life around, that could be why potentially you aren't prepared for it, because it looks like thus far your sights have been set more on business and career goals. And the Seven of Hearts coming in, 3 sevens for you, Cancer. And so I'm going to say this also, if you do meet somebody new like this, the cards are suggesting that you take your time to get to know this person, because there is a potential for happiness. I want to say a lot of very lively activity. There's a potential for some positive financial growth also through this new relationship that might be coming in. At the same time, well, I'd be remiss with the 3 sevens not to say that in November anyways, it would be wise to just hold back and I want to say evaluate the situation. I'm hearing now there's no rush. That's what I'm hearing. There's no rush. And now we have the 6 of Hearts coming up. And so suggesting that there is certainly a potential for long-term stability in love for Cancer. Beautiful to see. I'm so happy to see that coming in at this time. This also suggests long-time happiness and potential for growth in the relationship. It could also be that the relationship or a future relationship has a very strong spiritual foundation. Something else I'm picking up is that for some of you, that is what you are also seeking, is that combination of a strong spiritual foundation in a romantic relationship. And it does look like there's a potential for that. I'm picking up this message to continue to manifest that and gain clarity around what it is that you want in a partner. Because I believe it's not so much about manifestation I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is that possibly in November or towards the end of the year here, that you will have to be evaluating a situation or a relationship, and that if you're clear in your own mind about what it is that you want and are seeking in a partner, that it will help you to evaluate the situation properly. All right, I hope that makes sense and that it resonates for some of you. This reading is going up in the middle of November, so it's possible that some of you will be right in the midst of this situation. Let's take a look now. We have a power card, and it says, loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. All right, that's an absolutely beautiful message to receive, a wonderful affirmation, something to remind ourselves of, and it goes along the same lines of once we have accepted ourselves for who we are, we can also gain more clarity about the type of people we would like to bring into our lives. And on the back side, we have, my heart is open. I allow my love to flow freely. I love myself. I love others, and others love me. Well, I have to say, what a beautiful affirmation card. I feel it's, I am picking up this message, though, I have to say, in combination with the playing cards. I feel that there's a potential, Cancer, for you to just give yourself, right, freely, just almost in this sort of free sort of sense. And I must say that for a new relationship, something comes in, you've met somebody recently, might even be a current relationship that you're in, the cards are suggesting to just be a little careful and assess the situation, evaluate the situation. Is this a person that you want to bring into your life or maintain and keep in your life? And also to gain clarity, of course, about what it is that you want. Your butterfly affirmation card is, I am strong enough to face every issue in my life with courage and trust. All right, so courage and trust, Cancer, that you will be able to make the right decision here. Courage and trust that your intuition, your gut reaction here about the people that you are meeting currently is going to tell you a lot about whether or not you should just throw yourself into something or whether or not you should hold back a little bit and just be careful at this time. All right, Cancer, that is your love reading for November 2019. If you enjoyed this reading or if you found it helpful, I'd like to encourage you to consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video. It helps the channel so very much. It was a pleasure and a privilege to read for you, and I'll see you next time.